BrightNight, as you know by now, is a global developer which is headquartered in US. We started our India journey a few quarters back. So we are in the process of developing multiple large-scale projects, but all of our projects are going to be minimum hybrid, and then we would look at the possibilities of adding storage to it. So for this year, immediately we are developing 4 projects. And first and the smallest of that is 100 megawatt co-located wind solar hybrid in the state of Maharashtra, which we intend to sell to corporate off-takers. And after that, we are developing a large 700 megawatt plus, again co-located wind solar hybrid, which we'll use for both the purposes. One is for SECI, NTPC kind of federal off-takers, as well as to do CTU, CNI. So these are the near-term plans. In the long term, we intend to do multiple gigawatts of mostly dispatchable renewables or high PLF renewables, few gigawatts in next few years. So let's say 3 to 4 gigawatts in next 3 to 4 years, and then maybe long-term plan is to achieve 7 to 10 gigawatts over a period of next 6 to 8 years. So that's the BrightNight's plan in India. But the fact which we keep iterating or reinforcing is we are focusing on dispatchability and firmness of renewables. So we are actually prioritizing renewable power over renewable energy, so that we can actually help in decarbonizing faster and take coal capacity out of the grid sooner than later. That's the focus of BrightNight. 2 aspects I'll highlight beyond many others. So one is we are taking market-specific approach to multi-tech renewables. So for an example, in markets like US and Australia, we are doing solar plus storage. But for markets like India, wind is integral part of the project planning. And the reason for the same is markets requirement, markets cost sensitivity, and so on and so forth. So one fact which is there is utilizing or choosing right technologies to deliver solutions to the customers or off-takers, which are both for us, utilities on one side, discoms, and corporate clients on the other side. So we are designing workable or executable or rather affordable solutions for them, which are varying from market to market. That's one. Second thing is BrightNight has very strong focus on storage. So in storage, we have a full large team in US, and the team is not just deploying lithium-ion batteries as we speak, but is evaluating and tracking all the possible technologies which would become commercial in next years to come. And off late, we have even started evaluating pumped hydro, which is making a lot of sense, especially now when battery prices are not coming down as per our expectation. So these 2 I will highlight as our major differentiator. One is combining technologies to deliver right solution in the given market, and second is focus on storage so as to add again firmness and the dispatchability to these informed renewables. We are taking it in a phased manner. So as you are aware, we recently closed our last cap raise or latest cap raise, which is $250 million from AC Energy, which is Ayala Group company based out of Philippines. But that is just first cap raise. We will do many similar or bigger cap raises. We think this capital is going to take us in terms of operating capacity north of 1 gigawatt in next 2 to 3 years time frame. Then we intend to do similar or maybe bigger size cap raise to fuel our future growth plan. So I think we'll keep doing cap raises after every 2 to 3 years, and plan is to achieve that multi-gigawatt diversified portfolio across technologies and across off-taker segments. Yeah, sure, but I'll not say we will immediately partner with someone else as well. I think we will invest time, money, and resources with this partnership for a few years to come. And as I mentioned, whenever we need capital in the subsequent round, which could be 2 to 3 years from now, then we will go back to same set of shareholders and maybe if required new shareholders. So I think we are keeping all the options open, but currently we are very well funded with the SN, and SN is a very good partner. They know the business. They are a strategic sort of shareholder or investor. They are not in a hurry to kind of deploy capital and look for exit. They actually provide long-term, patient, and very, very like-minded kind of capital. So I think we are very happy and excited to grow with them. BrightNight, as we know, is a global company, so there is a global vision, which is so the center piece or the major theme is focusing on faster decarbonization with dispatchability and firmness of renewables. That's the larger goal. Now, as I mentioned, we will keep providing solutions for the respective markets. So if we talk about India, in India the vision is to do multi-gigawatt portfolio utilizing all the technologies, starting with wind and solar, but we will be open to various storage technologies and even other things whenever they become commercially deployable at scale. So we would be, if not the first one, let's say in top 2-3 players to deploy that, to provide high PLF, RTC or RE-RTC kind of solutions. For next 3 to 5 years, I think it will be electricity market. After that, we see ourselves transitioning to more complex solutions which go actually towards green molecules. So basically green hydrogen, green ammonia. We are not ruling that out. In fact, we think very good capability, development and deployment to achieve optimized LCOE for RTC power, RE-RTC power is very critical for even hydrogen or ammonia projects, because around 65 to 70% cost of hydrogen is basically green power, right? Leaving electrolyzer and other things aside. So our focus in near term is that electricity market for 3 to 4 years. Then we'll go to higher value added services which are hydrogen and ammonia. Now, just to add one more piece, 2 focuses which we are also doing within the electricity sector is to serve both the client segments. One is off-takers like discoms and utilities, mostly federal, but even some select states as well. And second is the corporates. To our mind, corporate market is evolving at very fast pace. We have seen volume, not just volumes going up, but even the maturity of engagement going up. People have started appreciating that it is not just about lowest cost solar electricity. It is about maximizing your NPV. How can you replace as much as possible percentage of your current coal or black or brown power. So our engagement with customer is not on cheapest cost of electricity. It's on how fast can you decarbonize, how can we enable that by utilizing all the possible technologies and right solutions and right structures so that clients decarbonize faster. So that's one major focus for us. We are not here to sell our projects, it's other way around. We are here to design and develop projects which actually would be useful for clients, value added for clients. That's one. Second is early stage development. We are investing enough time, money and resources on developing projects first. So focusing on land acquisition, evacuation, resource study, detailed design engineering, all these aspects before we get into PPA. So which is the right way of doing infrastructure projects, instead of saying I will first secure PPA and then look for other inputs later. No, our approach is do early stage development so as to get certainty on cost parameters, generation parameters for both the stakeholders, for us as well as for the clients. So I think I will highlight these 2 as our major differentiators, and then of course we are here to grow in this market which is large and growing and has got tremendous potential for next couple of decades, if not more.